Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a get ready with me. This one or this video is like a get ready with me where I talk about my first year on YouTube. So if you want to see that and the makeup look that is resulting in this, then keep on watching. Also, if I do sound a little bit off, I feel a little bit under the weather, but I mean, I wanted to do this video so badly, and I also wanted to like play a little bit with my search palette again. So yeah, that is what this video is about, talking about my first year on YouTube, how I felt, how everything is going and all the good things. So if you want to see that, like, listen, let that play and we're going into this. This will, like I said, be a get ready with me, so I will link all the products I used, at least the ones I remember, which, listen, yeah. I can't even believe that my first year on YouTube is like already like up. I started my YouTube on the, well, what is it? The 21st of October, I feel like. This video is coming up on the day exactly 1 year ago where I started my YouTube channel, and listen, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Maybe I could, but you know, I started my YouTube because I just do love to talk about makeup, talk about products, talk about everything in general. So I was like, well, I do want to maybe talk about that, maybe find some new friends. I didn't have any problems though, but with that, but I thought, I mean, why not, you know? But I also just wanted to talk about all the products I love, all the products I enjoyed during my time. I need a mirror though. Let me scooch that in. You know, all the things I just love to talk about makeup, and I felt like in my friendships or in my friendly like relationships I have, that is not like talked about enough. Let's keep that real. I do have a lot of friends that are not into makeup, and I found new friends on Instagram that also like love makeup, and I just love that. But I also wanted to, you know, just talk about makeup in general, brands I absolutely love, maybe products I love, like the general things I think most YouTubers, if they aren't for the money, which I don't make any, so that's it, that real, but are into that. And I just loved it. I love to talk about it. I feel like after starting on Instagram and doing like videos there, I don't have that much of a like problem talking to a camera and just the camera. So I don't see you, but I mean, I do see you in the comments. I try to respond to every comment I have, and in a timely manner. I'm trying here. But I have to say I couldn't have been happier trying to like be my own, trying to, you know, make fun videos and also like colorful content. I feel like that is always a thing. Trying still to test out the Flower Nose foundation, so we're going with that today. I feel like I had a really positive start, if you will. I know I also almost see that also on Instagram and in general. I feel like sometimes you are here, you put yourself out, maybe you're not perfectly. I am not a makeup artist, guys. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a girl from Germany that loves makeup, that loves to talk about makeup, and that, you know, found her way. I'm trying here to support the cushion compact, and that just loved her way into this. And I felt like I had so much luck with you guys, so much luck with my followers. I don't get nasty comments. I didn't also on my Instagram, which I know some of my friends definitely did get nasty comments, and I didn't have any of that, which, I mean, sure, I'm a really small like channel. Even on my Instagram I have like around 1,500 followers, which is not much, but if you aren't already, subscribe. You know, I felt like I had a really good start with my channel. I almost have 300 followers. I don't know if that is still the numbers when I upload this on Friday. Today is Monday, because normally sometimes you do have like people that subscribe and then don't subscribe anymore. And I feel like sometimes that is a little bit like, you know, you feel with that because you're happy that you reach a goal, and then, you know, 2 days later you're below that goal again. So I hadn't had that in a long time, which I am super excited and grateful for. I feel like I'm so grateful for you guys. You can't even imagine, because I feel like, let me powder my face though. I feel like a lot of the times, again, I saw that on friends that they started something, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and then, you know, it didn't work out quite as they thought. They get a lot of hate. People are just not receiving the content they make as positive. And let's keep that real. I don't have like a lot of things I can do. It is true. I just do love makeup, and I think like makeup is the thing I do love the most, and I do want to show you. I don't have anything else. Like, listen, I'm not that kind of person that has like 15 side quests beside. I just have that one, and I do love what I do. I do love that I can show you a little bit about my makeup routines, reviewing products, you know, all the good things. Let me grab some brushes. And I feel like, you know, I am happy and excited that you liked it as well. This will get a running gag. I'm telling you, I'm searching for new chairs and they are just so expensive. Like, listen, this is my makeup room. It's not something all people see on a daily, so I don't see myself buying like a $200 chair, just so you know. But yeah, I just felt like I had so much luck and gratitude that if you are subscribed to my channel or see my videos or like comment something, even if you're not subscribed, I am grateful, more than grateful and thankful. I know this is one of those videos that you say, oh well, she's cheesy. I am totally cheesy. I am just so thankful, and let me tell you, it is not so normal to have like followers that or even people that write nasty comments, and I don't get any nasty comments, and I don't like I just get support. And I feel like that is not normal in our society at the moment, at the time point we are standing. And I am just so grateful for that. And I really appreciate you being here, you seeing this video, and, you know, being kind and supportive. And I feel like that is something, you know, that again, not everyone can say. Oh, that was the phone. Not everyone can say it, and I feel like, sorry for the noises in the background, but I feel like that is not something that everyone can say and that everyone deal with, you know, or dealt with. And I feel like that is what makes me so grateful, because I don't have to deal with this at the moment. I don't know if that will be the same if I have like 30,000 followers. I mean, I can't even imagine a like number that watches my video like that, you know. But I mean, I am also so grateful again, this is a get ready with me. I'm just doing my makeup in between like this. But I'm so grateful that, you know, I'm sitting here and doing my makeup. And just being me doesn't have to think about, you know, ways to roll you in. I mean, I always do, but I mean, you know, by the way, you know, I just do what I love, do what I like. I talk about things I love and like, and you're coming with me on that journey, and I absolutely love that. Like trying to hide that double chin. And I feel like, again, I am just grateful and so lucky to be in this position and to not feel like desperate, devastating, or anything like that, or anxious at all. I also don't think that this is, again, a usual point that you'd say, oh, well, it's like totally normal that everyone know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, I saw that with friends that they had like really bad encounters and all the things, and I'm just so grateful that, you know, I am sitting here and have so much fun, talk to you. I mean, let's keep that real. I do think I can I handle criticism quite well. I feel like that, you know, if you say, okay, well, I can't see you right, the tone is off, your makeup sucks. I mean, that's not helpful. But I mean, even that I can handle, and I'm not shy on, you know, handling that. I know how to handle that. I don't think that I'm above anything. I think that I can definitely improve. I mean, I am, again, a self-taught makeup artist. Not this one. We're not going into the bright color heart today. I feel like I can handle that quite well. I don't need to, though, and that is quite nice. What about the first year of this journey? I learned so many things. I learned, I learned so many things. I learned how to make proper, videos. I learned how to edit them, and that quite quickly, which I am super excited. I can definitely add normally I did that you know, my Sunday video where I talk about the products that are new, the new makeup releases, and if I want to buy them or not. And there were times where I filmed them on Sunday when they will also go up. So I filmed them, then I edited them down, and then I uploaded them with all the caption, everything. And I was like, wow. When I started a year ago, I didn't think I could do that. I was like, okay, I need to have preparations. I need to go on top of that, you know, that was all a process. Lucky for me, I'm quite good with adjusting to programs and everything, so that was quite good for me. Listen, I am bad in a lot of things, and I have to say I do have a tech savvy husband, so if anything is totally out of my reach, I can't do it, I always can ask him, and I'm super happy about that, to be honest. Especially I also have, I think, a better camera, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about that, but I you know, learned to use my camera better. I learned so many things, and I'm just so grateful for all the experience I did have. Listen, 1 year ago I was just married in my house, and we had one cat that was not even ours. Let's keep that real. And listen, now I'm still in my home. I have a dedicated makeup room. I don't have the backdrop anymore. I feel like this is quite more natural. I have now 3 cats. Still the one that is now ours. You know, if you watched my vlogs, listen, that was kind of not fun, you know, but I felt like I came so far in 1 year, not even like personally or like professionally, because at least not for my main profession. Still, this one is my free time. So, you know, just remember that if you ever write a comment about, wow, why is a video late or something, sometimes it just has to do with my profession and my main job, because of course I don't get anything from this. It is, you know, what I love and what I love to do, but it's nothing that I can, you know, pay rent with something. You know what I mean? I will do my brows in the meantime and then I will be back. Isn't that better? I feel like. I also primed my eyelids because I do want to play with eyeshadow, of course. First I'm doing the lips though. I feel like in general I did develop a better understanding of what I'm doing. I think I did better in the like filming department, editing department. I feel like there's definitely things I can improve on, but I feel also like the lighting is better than in like my first or second like video. I mean, it's always the hope, isn't it? Like, I feel like it did improve a lot over the year. And I don't plan, by the way, to do this every single year, but I thought it would be a great reflection on what the first year of my YouTube career was. Like, if I liked it, if I didn't like it, if I want to continue, and I definitely will. There are, of course, a lot of things that didn't went well at all. Like, listen, let me tell you. First of all, like, listen, is that a good idea too? Oh, well, we're trying here. First of all, to bring, like, technically a second job into your family life, that was not easy. Like, for my husband, of course, this is more of like my fun time. So, you know, it's not that he doesn't see it like it's a job. You have to do things. You don't have to like, I mean, I can, if I don't film and you don't see a video, you know, then I don't get revenue. You are upset. I am upset. Everyone is upset. You know what I mean? But I felt like this is like, it is also work. You know, you have to film that video, and normally filming is around 1 to 2 hours, depending. If I want to do 2 videos, then it is more, maybe 2.5 hours just filming. Like making my makeup especially is like around an hour, depending on what I am doing. And filming, of course, does need like some things. I just can't like do that, and then I'm having the mirror like this, you don't see a thing, you know what I mean? It's like really doing things. Well, I did that. Great for me, you know. And I feel like this is also together with my, I know I can do lip liner. I feel like this is especially hard to do it together for my like main job, doing this and then also doing housework, taking care of the kittens and taking care of the cat, taking care of my like my married life as well. I mean, that's also a thing. You can't forget that at some point. Let me pull out my, I do want to use this one. This is so pretty. Yeah, you do have to think about all of these things, and you have to like commit to all of these things in general together to also doing this. So I won't complain, just saying here. Also trying to learn not to be like too, in German it's nuscheln, so you're like, you know what I mean? It's like talking not to you but to myself, but in a so small voice you can't hear it. I also need to learn that. It's kind of funny. You don't see that because I edit all the times out when I'm like starting like one of these segments. Of course, it's mostly not like one take. And then normally I start with, so, And then I start with the stuff I am talking about. And this is kind of funny. I always like, or mostly I'm cutting that out, but just so you know, mostly it's starting with, so let's talk about, you know, that's kind of fun. I do love that lipstick color though. This is like a My Lips But Better shade. Also a little bit warmer, so it doesn't look so bad. Listen, all the makeup is that I don't look that. Just so you know. You know? I feel like I have a lot to... I also learned that I do repeat different things over and over. And so I have to learn that too. I'm working on that. It's not always perfect, but we're working on that. Let's come to the eyeshadow. I do want to use my Blend Bunny Search Palette. Listen, I did try this. I review it. I love the colors. I love everything about it. But the neons inside, and this one, let me open this. It does have no mirror on the side, but it does have like neons. And I learned that you need to put like glitter glue down to have that color. And I don't know what it was, but that like struck me off, and I was like, I don't know, maybe it's not as good of a palette, but I don't think that it is. I mean, it is, I'm pretty sure is a really nice palette, and so that's what I wanted to like pulling that out again to use it again to see how I like the formula again, because I do maybe want to buy one of the newest like Blend Buddies palettes, but I won't buy them if I don't like the formula, you know what I mean? So let me put down my brushes, my brush cleaner in between. Let me see, scoochy everything here. Listen, I'm scoochy everything here. And let me grab the first brush, let me clean that off. Then we'll see about what I want to do. I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe I want to use a blue look? Combination with pink, maybe? Maybe that's good. Where's my mirror though? Oh, it's on the other side. Great. Listen. I think I want to start with the like blue shade. Do I want to start with the blue shade? Could also do an all green look. Or yellow maybe? Well, I don't have that much yellow here. Let me start with blue. We're committing here with the jeans blue. And then we can go from there, see what I want to do. Not sure about anything here. Yeah, so I definitely see that as a journey. I feel like, is it a little bit right? It is. I definitely see that as a journey, and I feel like this is something you need to adjust, because I don't think, you know, if you're like, listen, I'm always telling myself, if I would be alone, like in this, if I wouldn't be married, if I just had myself, no cats, nothing, I would be definitely not happier, but I can see myself like working even harder on my YouTube channel. And I mean that's sure. I mean, if you don't have any like things you need to do, anything that, you know, you need to work with, again, I do need to at least talk to my husband, or, you know, like in general, just, you know. So for me, maybe you don't have to talk to your husband. Maybe it's a good idea though. So for me, that is something I always like struggle with sometimes, that I want to do more for my YouTube channel, but it doesn't work out because I had to take care of the kittens. I had to take them to the vet. I had to do something for my job. I have to, like, listen, the list is endless about like things I want to do and things I would love to do, and then I don't do because, again, like, I have responsibilities, hate them. like hate them. Listen, I do hate my responsibilities, but I do love to just sit here, talk to you, like doing my makeup, having fun makeup, also reviewing makeup. Listen, if I wouldn't have like this YouTube channel, I wouldn't have bought so many things. But on the other hand, I am so happy because I also bought these things, and I just like, I bought them and I can show them to you. Because listen, if I wouldn't have this YouTube channel, I think, of course, I would do like maybe Instagram with this or anything like this. But on the other hand, I would be also sad because I do want to talk about maybe something. I do want to sometimes just say, okay, I buy this for my YouTube channel, even though maybe I didn't. You know what I mean? So that is sometimes a little bit tricky. But I mean, I do love it. I do love to like play with everything I have and show it to you, play it on camera with you. So that is quite a thing, I think. Like, let me guess, I think that is quite blended. I will use the shade Chills, which is the lighter blue, just on the edges to blend it a little bit more. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I'm just playing around with the colors and just having a little bit of fun. It is just, sometimes it's just like you want to do something, and I am happy, and I'm so happy that I just did it, that I just jumped here on YouTube, that I am with you here, and you know, that we're together here, and maybe we can communicate. Maybe you write me a message, a comment, whatsoever. I would love that. Listen, I would totally love that, and I hope you do. And I think that is something, you know, that sometimes we'll miss out because we are too like fearful. We don't want to do this because we do feel that something is like not adding up or something. And I can tell you it's not. Come to here. It's so much fun. Just so you know. We'll play with the pink, I feel like. Just put that here in the inner corner. You know, it's so much fun. I couldn't have, listen, I'm so happy. I playing with makeup, showing you how I do it. And for me, professionally, at least in my main job, it doesn't change anything. But for me professionally here on YouTube, I have so much more to learn, of course, but I also did so great. I went from CapCut, that is an app on my iPhone, no, my iPad. I went from there to my laptop. I found, like, with of course help, I didn't do this all on my own, but with help I also switched to a great like editing program, which is, by the way, DaVinci, if you knew. This is a great thing. You can also, of course, use Adobe, however this stuff is like called. But for me in particular, like, I don't have the money. I don't want to spend like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Adobe, because DaVinci, for example, is for free. Just so you know. So let's see if I want to add which of the like deeper shades do I want to add. I think I want to add the deep blue maybe to the look, just to deepen up a little bit. And it's the same row, they are all rows down, and just so, yes, this beautiful deep blue, and then we come from here to add color. Like, listen, I'm just so happy that I learned so many things, of course, again with help. And that is also something I learned, that help is not something you don't get from YouTubers, from Instagrammers, from like people you ask. At least the people I asked, was they were nice and helped out. And I feel like I also try to do that. So if you ever have a question how I do things, what programs I use, what camera I use, just ask. I will tell you. I'm not gatekeeping. I am not that kind of person that, you know, doesn't talk about products she's using. At least if I know, sometimes I forget. But in general, if I know the product I was using, I will tell. I hate that if it's not. Like, I hate that sometimes you do have people like nah, I don't tell you. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I will tell you. Just ask me. I don't know what I'm doing. Just hold on to that. I'm just using the first color again. Just to blend that a little bit. You know, I'm not a person that gatekeeps anything. So if you ever have questions about anything, then just ask. Because again, I'm one of those people that likes to help and that is like loving to help at all. So maybe I will add a little bit before I add a shimmer, and I do want to add shimmer though. Maybe I'm adding the deeper pink, same brush, just a little bit here. Listen, I do want to add maybe one of another of Blend Bunny's palettes, but I was like, listen, if I don't like the formula, maybe I shouldn't buy them. But I was like, do I though? Did I dislike the formula? No, I didn't. I just didn't like that the neons, you needed to, you know, use a little bit more effort into them. That was the only thing I had a problem with. The formula itself was really, really nice. You can definitely tell it is buildable. It does blend well. I don't have any problems though with that. And normally that is the main point or issue I have. If I have something and I do hate it, it is mostly because the mattes don't blend. You need to have a certain order, or the shimmers just melt away because I do have oily lids. You know, that was the only issue I had, or that would be the only issue I have. And with these, I don't have that. Listen, I'm blind, so if you ever ask yourself, no, I'm not blind. I just need glasses. That's why I have my mirrors always like here. So I'm just using a little bit of the lightest pink and just blend that a little bit here. So it's not too, again, there will be shimmers on top of that. Just wanted to add a little bit more. Great. So let me think. What do I want to have? I think I want to add the deep or the blue from the palette. Do I want to use my finger though? I think I will. Isn't that pretty? Just add that here on the edges. I want to have it all the way though. Just have it here in the outer corner. It's so pretty. We'll do that on the same. By the way, I learned that you should also use your like pinky, because that is mostly better, because if normally my other fingers are just too fat. Yeah, that's what I learned into my year of YouTube. You do have a pinky, use it. I feel like I did a great job. I don't know, listen, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I felt like I made a great connection to all of you. And again, I'm so grateful. And I will just use a little bit of the deep blue. Oh, should use maybe the pink, but why not? Listen, I can use, or should I use the more iridescent one on the, also it's a little bit more of a peekable pink, you know, with the like pink there. Should I add a hot pink? Oh, that's a difficult decision. I can almost feel like you're screaming at the monitor, use the pink! Or maybe also use the light peachy beige, whatever. You can also use the gold though. Would that be too much? Listen, I didn't know. Listen, this gold is stunning. Look at this. I think I will use the gold. I used though a brush in this case because I also want to use like a setting spray for this, so that I can place it properly. Felt like gold would be the best decision. Don't you think? Probably not. Oh, look at this. This is so looking so good. Let me, oh well, didn't use any brush for the blue. Let me find a brush that I can use. Maybe this one, like a small one, just so I fade the blue into the gold, vice versa, like so it doesn't look too strange and not like combined. Oh, I love that. I can use the other one. This is flash, by the way, in the inner corner as well. Yeah, but tell me, listen, tell me, do you think I'm improved on this channel in the last year? What are the things that you want to see from me in the future? I would really, really appreciate if you do write a comment and tell me, so I know. Listen, I almost did a cut crease here. Like, it does look like a cut crease, doesn't it? Well, it's not intended, but I mean, who cares? Yeah, tell me definitely what you want to see. Do you want to see more reviews, more makeup tutorials? Do you want to see other things? I don't even know. Listen, I'm not on a diet. I don't do sports. You can't get that from me. Do you want to see like brands you definitely love? Maybe talk about brands you want to see on my channel. I have like, I don't know, I talked about Monolith shop here. There is a Swiss shop that also has like different brands that normally you can't get in Germany. You have to order them from online, and in particular if you order like from Ace Beauté, as an example, Ace Beauté has like $40 shipping, just shipping, nothing. It's not even like, I think, no, it's not even priority shipping or anything. No, it's not. So you know, and Monolith is again a Swiss shop that also ships to Germany for no customs, you know, and like reasonable shipping. I would just put similar colors down for the look. And there were like, listen, this is, by the way, not sponsored. Again, I never did a sponsored post in my life. So if you ever wonder, I of course will declare if I have a product in PR, if I want gifted for me. I did win a giveaway once for the LH Cosmetics like core liners. So I have a black, a red, and a Flash, Vigor Flash, which is a green with gold reflex. Stunning. But the point is this: if I ever want to have, or if I ever will, like, listen, it's the same hair. Like, that brush has a hair that is longer than the rest. I'm just... And listen, I will tell you, I'm not that person that would just do like I have any, like, you know, sometimes you're like, oh well, you listen to something and you're like, are they sponsored by them? Listen, you don't have to be a problem. I will definitely, or like, see that as a problem. I will tell you if I was sponsored by anyone, if I got something for free. Listen, I do want to have something for free. Doesn't matter. No, but like, listen, sometimes it's easier to have some products beforehand. For example, Unported is giving out like PR months or weeks before release, so everyone has the time to like review the products. And I love Unported, but the problem is, and I will use the medium pink, that if I get my dirty little fingers on the collection, there are all like 50 videos out there that already reviewed the collection. You know what I mean? I know I have like, I am from Germany, so all the brands that are from the US, from China, from Asia, whatever they are, if they come to Germany, this needs like long times. And sometimes, you know, I just want to like play fun, have products or like reviews up already. So I want to give you the opportunity to decide based on maybe my review, if you love that, of course, to see if you wanted to buy that or not. And that is, I feel like a big problem a lot of YouTubers have, especially if you're a smaller YouTuber that doesn't get PR, that, you know, if you buy the item like everyone else, there are probably like all the people that get PR, they are way faster than you. And so, you know, you don't get the products the first hand. Is it a problem? Is it like the world's ending problem? No, it's a first world problem. But I mean, I could use the gold, by the way. But I mean, I think you get the point. I mean, on YouTube, mostly it is because you do want to like be the first to review it, be the first to have the video up. And mostly I'm not. Listen, mostly I'm not. It's maybe if it's from Essence or Catrice that are brands in Germany, but probably not, because sometimes they even release things in the US that they don't release in Germany. That's not cool, by the way. So this is so looking so pretty. Maybe I just use that gold here, and I will put a little bit of the flash shade on top there. But yeah, that is something I think a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of small YouTubers struggle with that. I hear that even from bigger YouTubers, that they, even if you have like PR stuff, that you get sometimes so many PR things that you can't keep up. And I definitely understand that, because I was so, when you saw the Tuesday video about Flower Nose, I was so anxious. And I was so anxious to review that, because I got 2 new products in. I got this beautiful packaging. I also had the Kaleido things I wanted to review that day. And I just didn't know where to start or where to end this. Listen, I didn't know. It was so difficult for me to just like say, okay, you know, this product has to wait, you know, because I wanted to review everything. I wanted to do 3 looks for you, and you know, I can't, because it was so much, and I just have so many times. I work a regular job, and then I have to do that afterwards. And I was like, oh my God, where do I start? Where do I do that? That is sometimes the reason why I maybe have just 1 look or 2 looks. You know, I realized that you can also just have 1 look. Let me use the flash shade. I hope this stuff will record it here. Let me use the flash shade. It's not the lightest shade you ever imagined, but there is a white. Maybe I just topped it with white. Sometimes it's also frustrating, I feel like, for me at least, that sometimes you prepare something, you film something, and then it is missing, or some footage is gone, or you sit there and you're like, what is that? Because it's not clear, you're not in the like it is focused on the backdrop or something like this, and you're sitting here and you're like, I can't refilm that, you know. I will use a little bit of the white on top of just in the inner corner, so that it's a little bit lighter. Like, listen, this is so pretty. Should give like a few palettes of mine like a second chance, just saying, but I won't, so normally I will. So that is the eye look. I will finish that off camera because that's a little bit of a, like, listen, I'm just sorting back my brushes. So I will finish the look up with some lashes and maybe an eyeliner. We'll see about that, and I will be right back. So this is the finished look. I added some Prance liner from Colourpop. I also added some Lune lashes. This is the style Nouvelle. Still love these. So this is the this is the finished look. I absolutely, there is a fly. It's now in my tissue box. That's amazing. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. And if you take home anything from this video, I think I blobbed a little bit everywhere, so it was like everywhere. But I think if you want to have a take-home message, then I think the one take-home message, at least for me, is thank you for your support. There's the fly again. Thank you for your support. Thank you that you are so nice, you kind, and I absolutely love that you're being here. I hope you will stay for the future, and yeah, thank you. Thank you to be a part of the first video of my YouTube journey. I hope there will be more years to come, and I hope that you like that. And yeah, I am super excited. I hope you are as well. And again, if you have any like recommendations for me, what you want to see in the future, any products or brands you do want to see on this channel, then please write it down in the comments. And we see us in my Sunday videos. So thank you for being around. Thanks for sticking with me and my channel. And yeah, bye guys.